Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and today is a very exciting day. You can see we've signed up for our next Valley of Conquerors. We did pay in the 500 diamonds, and if you like Valley of Conquerors and you like fantastic rewards, then I suggest that you do sign up for that and participate in it when it is available. And the key part is there, participate in it. You really need to be playing it to get the full rewards from the situation these days. And speaking of the full rewards, we got ourselves some extra little summoning stones here. We had a free hammer. I was not recording at the time because I never get anything from those, and I just smashed the one little box and I got myself 5 stones. And then we got another 7 from our previous Valley of Conquerors, so that is very exciting. And we also got 16 companion summoning stones, which means I believe that we have enough to finish our next companion. And I do believe that I am going to go with the lion stones, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's start off with popping this summon off. And you know what? I haven't gotten to watch one of these in a while, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see what it do, just because I like it. All right, we got ourselves one of our lion stones. That's good. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a nice spread of getting me extra intimacy with those that I already have and getting me a little bit towards some new companions. And I have come up with a new theory about companions, which is that the 3-star companions are more desirable now than the 1-star ones. I still think 1-stars are great, but when you're pumping out 3-stars, your ascension materials are just doing so much better. I really think that's going to be a huge thing. Oh hey girl, how you doing? Energy potions, that's what they're called. You know what? I think that the reason I can never remember the name for that is that this does not look like a potion of energy to me. But you get so many of these, I get so many of these, that I have no concern about just spamming them out. So I think that having a 3-star companion, if you are trying to farm ascension materials, is a great way to go, because you can just keep popping it and keep using those. I would only do that when I need the ascension materials, obviously. But so you may remember that we got ourselves a couple of mythic quality items so far, but now we've got 3 more. 3 more. So let's pop these open and see what we got. Another reason that we're so excited. I wanted to do them one at a time, but I won't make you sit through that. Wow, a full set of armor. That is extremely awesome, actually. You know what? We got all sorts of stuff that we just are too lazy to click through. So while we're here, we're gonna just pop it out. I'm gonna try it out. And the really exciting thing is that we get to summon. Man, I have been waiting. Waiting and suffering through not summoning to get my companion. And now that's complete. And we got ourselves some stones. And we're going to summon on the standard banner because we are looking for more standard dudes. Let's see some big numbers here, huh? That's not big numbers. No mythics in this pile. Depression. Bruh, I am so over summoning. I am over it. I hate it. Alright, well, come on. Come on, do me good. Give me a mythic male ASN game and show me that you love me as much as I love you. Oh, this is probably a purple. Come on, what you got? Okay. Well, that's why we do companions, isn't it? I don't care about your summons. And the thing is, I was thinking about spending some of my diamonds on summoning, and now I have absolutely no interest in doing that, because it just reminds me that it ain't gonna go my way. So we have 26 of the companion cards that we can choose from here. And we have 12 of these boxes, so we have a total of 38 that we can just select, which means that if we want to, we can have our new companion, and I believe that we want to. Make sure we do our couple of explorations first, just in case we were to get some extra companion cards. I don't want to buy more than I need to buy. All right, I'm going to go for the intimacy preference chests first, and I'm just going to pop them all out. That puts us up to 23, so we need 25 more. I kind of wish I could select as many of these as I wanted all at once, but you know what? We got what we got. The moment has come. It is time to meet our new wife, our new lover, that we will be putting plenty of materials into. I'm sure many people are screaming at their screens telling me I should have gone Griffin. I know. But I think that that's not always the best choice, you know? Districts aren't the only thing that matters. And especially for my account, where my luck has been non-existent in terms of summons, this is going to do us perfectly fine. And I might even farm some Dungeon Descent when I'm not recording, just so that I can buy from the Goblin. And I just want to test that out and see how quickly I can get there. Because when you get the 90% off deals, which I did for all of these earrings, then you are getting, for 1 diamond, you are getting 1 intimacy. And it takes a total of 5,000 intimacy to get up to Mythic, which means if I went with the diamonds I have now, and I just continuously did that until I was all out of diamonds, well, wouldn't you know it, I would have myself a Mythic companion, and I think that would be very useful to us, because ascending is killing us right now, and this is going to help with that, but we also need to get some Mythic characters on our team. Oh, she's so beautiful. And we get to charm her up. I have some materials for just such an occasion. Pretty close. We almost got her up to her 2nd node. We'll go ahead and court right away. It is a bit of a downside that they take so long to actually finish, but the thing is that I don't need to make 9 of them to get a 3-star. Because if I make a Sally Horn, I have to make 3 1-stars to combine into a 2-star. I have to do that 3 times, and 3 times 3, as far as I know, is still 9. And the 1-stars take 15 interactions, and so doing 15 interactions 9 times is actually more than just doing the 78 by quite a bit. So let's just pretend that we want to quick raise a guy. We can get him here, and we can see that it'll take 24 energy potions to do 1. Obviously, I'm not going to do it on this one. And I'm not going to be cranking those out too much, right? But if I absolutely need to ascend something because I can't beat the stage without doing it, then this is going to be huge, and having that ability is going to be great. And aside from that, I can keep more of them on the track here and just use extra bouquets and wait a little longer, like a good little boy. So that's something we will do as well. You know, look at that. We inadvertently got some strong points in our charm challenge for the server. That is cool. And we're rank 10 in the current might challenge, which is not terribly surprising, because after getting a mythic companion, your might does tend to shoot up pretty strong. So we get to claim those energy potions there. That is awesome. At level 200, I've had pretty good success with this female Karguk, but she's out of her depth now, and it's not really worth ascending her any farther. I don't mind taking a purple into Mythic now that we have the Vigor system. I think that's perfectly fine, and you should never worry about it. You should just ascend your characters that you are definitely going to use, and then you will just marry traits off later. If you're not working towards getting a Mythic companion, I think you're playing the game wrong a little bit. I think you should be making that a main focus, but if you're not focusing on that and you're not anywhere close to it, then you should be more concerned about using all of your Ascension materials, because you're not going to be able to marry off good traits onto your character after you increase their rarity. But I don't want to use any of my Ascension materials on my Karguk right now, because I have some Lion Stones that are in the oven waiting to be my Mythic pals. All I have to do is grind out the companion materials, and I think that the way that I'm going to do that is through the Dungeon Descent. I'm just going to try it. It's going to take a long time, and I'm limit testing to see how I can reduce that time already. So we'll get there. But my issue right now is that this lady is level 200, and I don't have anything to replace her with, just at all. I just don't have anything. I could maybe level up a male Yiv, or maybe I could get one of my Strixbanes to the point that they would be usable as their purple. But that's it, you know, and that's not going to be good frontlining. I'm half tempted to take one of my blue male Aesons and just crank them up so that I can get the levels into them. I have plenty of mages to be able to do it. For some reason, that's all I'm getting is 3-star mages, so I have plenty of copies of the male Aeson himself, and it could be potentially useful for me to do that. Not sure. For now, though, she's going to get the fancy equipment because it'll at least help her stay alive a little bit, and I have nothing to replace her until I do a little bit more work. I like to get my mythic equipment up a little higher than a normal piece of equipment, and I've got plenty of stuff here to just throw in. So there you have it. I've gotten all of those up to level 8. I have no problem using all of my greens and blues to upgrade these equipments, and I've been slacking a little bit on doing that just because I am behind on my enhanced equipment quests, which we just completed one of there. I suppose now we can go in here and we'll see that we have the second activated area here, and we're gonna level this up all the way until it is equal. And when I say equal, I don't mean equal in level, I mean equal in cost to level. Another reason why it's so important in my opinion for me to put the mythic armor on this character that I am still using for now is that increasing her health pool specifically is a huge thing because she has an ability that heals her for a percentage of her health. So it's always good to keep in mind the skills that people have. If you do appreciate the more laid-back update style videos like this one, then feel free to subscribe and like the video. Liking lets me know that I should keep doing these kinds of videos, and subscribing makes sure that you're not going to miss them. Going through our leaderboards quickly, we have made some huge progress in Might. We are rank 86 on the server now, and it's only going up from here. We are 89 in our campaign, which we will actually be attacking again once we get our frontliners updated into our Lion Stones. 43 in intimacy. We are killing the game on intimacy. That is huge. And then 99 in districts. We were super high on districts, but we're falling behind a little bit because we have a little bit of maintenance to do in there. And part of the reason for that is that we have some new mythics that we are going to be putting into some of those districts, and that is exciting, of course. So the current plans are to anxiously await the return of Valley of Conquerors, and we are going to grind Dungeon Descent to try to spend some of our diamonds on those 90% off deals, only the 90% off deals specifically for intimacy. And I think I'm going to look into possibly upgrading an assassin so that we can switch out just a higher level character. I don't even care what kind of stats they got and what they're bringing. I almost hope they're tanky just to bring more tankiness to the team. I just need to try something else to break through some of these walls while I'm waiting for all of my other things to fall into place. We have plans that mean that we are definitely going to succeed in the long run. We're just, you know, getting a little impatient, that's all. So thank you for watching this exciting update to our companions. We've got a new harlot on the squad, and she is going to treat us very well. We got some new mythic equipment. We are just absolutely loving life, and we are ready to keep pushing forward both in the campaign and in some of our other extra events, including our Scorching Fire Clan Challenge. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I have been Rage Panda 1, and I'll see you in the next one.